this.
Hey girl, hey, and welcome to part number 6 of this Extreme Clean and Declutter with Me series. We're going to be tackling both my toddler and my preschooler's room today. We're going to be going through clothes, toys, the works. So if you're ready for some decluttering motivation, go ahead, click the thumbs up button and let's jump into it. We are starting out in my 2-year-old toddler's room and we're doing her dresser first. So I wanted to go ahead and do this. This is kind of central station here in her room for getting her ready each morning for the most part. I have socks and diapers and wipes and then shorts and pants and things like that. So I want to go through those. It's been getting really tough because she's going through a growth spurt. So I want to make sure that what is in this drawers actually fit her. Also, we still have lots of baby things. She's 2. She does not need little rattles, and most of these passies were slowly weaning her off of a passy, and honestly these she never took at all anyway, so the fact that they're still in here is kind of a waste. Passy clips are a little bit long gone for us, so lots of things to remove out of this drawer, do a little decluttering, and working on getting this drawer to where everything is a lot easier to be found.
I love you when I hate you, and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you when
And a little pro tip, or at least I feel like it's a pro tip, is when you're buying your children or your grandchildren socks, just buy them white. I wish the pack of thicker socks from Target didn't have the little toe caps that were colors. That would just make it even easier. But to me, all white is so much easier. I buy one pack of the girls' socks for like a lighter cotton kind of sock, and then the others are a little bit thicker. I guess they're still cotton. I'm not sure what they're made of, but they are a thicker, more winter-ish sock. And so I buy each of them a pack of both, and we're good to go. I do each of their laundry separately anymore. That way it makes it easier to where I know all of their dirty clothes are in one basket. Once those are clean, I know the room that they go to, and I just take them there and I fold them and hang them and do accordingly. But pro tip, just buy the white socks. It makes it so much easier than trying to mix match socks. If you don't care, then that's fine. I personally care. I guess I'm maybe a little type A personality. I like things to match. So to me, that just makes it so much easier. And today's video is actually sponsored by Nelco and their awesome little label maker. So this is actually a thermal label maker, and it's also Bluetooth, so it pairs perfectly with their app that you can download onto your phone. Works great. It has lots of different fonts, and you can adjust the sizing, as well as it also has little icons or emojis that you can add. So say you're working on bears or stuffed animals, you can add a little bear emoji to it, those types of things. So it's really cool. I'm utilizing it here in the girls' rooms to be able to label their drawers. That way, if say my husband or my mom are getting the girls ready and they're looking for pants and they don't see any here, they know, okay, they must all be dirty, or they're all in the laundry, that sort of thing. Or if they're helping me restock diapers, okay, diapers go here, wipes go here after we've made a big Costco run or something. That just makes it a lot easier. So I will have this linked down below so you guys can check it out. It is very affordable, and I also love that it's thermal. That way you're not having to buy more ink or cartridges for it. All you have to do is make sure you have labels to go in it, which is really easy. You can find them on Amazon. I will have it all again linked down below, but super easy and just works great. If you are looking for something like this to add to your organizational arsenal, then definitely check out the link below for the Nelco printable label maker. You guys are going to love having this in your little cleaning caddy for organizing.
Yes, I'm the winner.
And for those of you that are a returning viewer, subscriber, welcome back. I am so glad that you are here and cleaning with me. I love being able to be your virtual cleaning bestie, and we can knock some things off of our to-do lists together. I would love to know, what are you up to today? What are you tackling? Are you doing some extreme cleaning? Are you doing your dishes? How are you getting along? What are you doing? Hope you guys are having a great week so far. I know it's Wednesday. We're halfway through, you guys. We're getting there. But if you are new, welcome. I did want to quickly introduce myself for those of you that may be watching my video for the first time. My name is Ashley and my channel is called Spoonful of Cleaning, and on this channel I love to share cleaning, organization, decluttering, as well as all of the mom life in between. Also, I have holiday decorating coming up, so if you are excited about the holidays as much as I am and you are a Christmas fan, you're definitely going to want to subscribe for that as well. But I would love to have you consider joining our little internet fam, so click the red subscribe button below to do that. It doesn't cost you anything, and I can keep you motivated, and we can be virtual cleaning besties on another day. And those pacifiers you saw me put away, I think I was in too much of an emotional state this day and not ready to let go of that baby phase. I put them in our baby box, like of random things that I wanted to keep. I don't know why I'm keeping them. I don't even know if we're gonna have another baby or not, but you know, I can't bring myself to let go of them. But looking at them now, I'm like, wait a minute. I've had two little girls now that have not wanted to have anything to do with those passies. They very, very rarely took them. They wanted just the plain old Nook passies from like Walmart or the dollar store or whatever. They were basic babies. They were not bougie babies, and used their Ryan and Rose pacifiers. So you know what? I'm probably going to get those out and sell them to someone whose actual child will really take them. Unlike my children, who apparently just don't want them. Now, when it comes to decluttering the girls' clothes, anything that they can't fit into, I take it out. But if they can still wear it and potentially it's the wrong season, I will hold on to it. Now, if you are familiar with my other channel, Pixie Dusted Mom, I do lots of Disney, specifically travel content, different other travel content, but mostly Disney. But that being said, we do travel to warmer locations quite frequently. So anything warmer, if you think, oh, I'll be going on a vacation or this or that, don't discard those or declutter those just because where you live it's too, say, warm or too cold for a tank top. You may go on a vacation and you may need that tank top. In the middle of winter, it's really hard to find those. And if you do find them, they're usually really pricey on like Amazon. They're going to charge you more because it's one of those, well, you need it sort of situations. So wanted to share that tip is if your child hasn't sized out of it, don't declutter it quite yet. That way you have it and it may roll around to where I've had this instance to where my girls wouldn't have had a big growth spurt and could still wear it come springtime the next year. So little tip from a multiple time mom. I used to just immediately get rid of anything that wasn't that season. And I also learned and made that very big mistake.
How do you move on when everything goes wrong? I'm trying to find a way to get you out my head. Don't know how to cope with being so broken. Girl, I can't forget about what we said. I just wanna love you a little bit more. Don't just walk away from me and close the door. Baby, pull me closer.
Also, another little baby tip, I'm really like going through baby things and really kind of realizing how much we had that we just really didn't need. And so when it comes to baby toys, little tiny rattles or soft squishy things that squeak and all that kind of stuff, you don't need a lot of it, I promise. So if you are nesting and getting ready to have a baby, or you have one and you're like, oh, should I buy them more toys? At least for both of my girls, they did not play with a lot of this stuff. We had maybe 10 to 12 toys that they actually played with. And then we had all of these other toys that we purchased or were gifted just because we were excited parents and wanted to buy toys for our children, because, you know, that's the sign of a good parent, is how many toys you buy your kids, right? And so we wanted to, of course, be a great parent. And so we did. We bought a bunch of toys and we just didn't need them, and they were basically a waste of money. So just wanted to share that to any other parents. That way you can save yourself a little bit of money. Have a few favorites, invest in a couple of neat little toys, and also your kids will tell you what they like. So even as a little baby, up until they're a certain age, I don't know, 6-7 months, they really, like, at least my girls, didn't care about any toys at all. They wanted mommy or daddy, and we were the toys.
I feel lost late at night in the dark. At least when I'm not with you, it's like without you I just fall apart. And I don't know what I'm heading into, 'cause all of my emotions flow in a way that I just can't control. 'Cause I'm new to this, I don't know how to act, but I feel alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. I'm alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive, alive. You got no limits, I like that you're free. I wanna be that way with you. Chasing highs to take the weight out of me. Far from lows, I don't ever feel blue.
And now we are on to quite possibly my favorite part of cleaning the room, is vacuuming the carpet. I'm not a big carpet fan. I am personally more into hardwood, but we have carpet in the girls' rooms, or in Bella's room. We have a rug in Lucy's, but in here we have carpet, and I love seeing these vacuum lines. That is like the most satisfying part of having carpet, in my opinion, is seeing how these look. I swear I get like a little serotonin boost. It's just like such a mood booster, makes you happy for seeing those lines. It's just really satisfying. So if you enjoy that too, you will definitely want to stop cleaning for a second, watch this little section of the video, and then we can get back to it.
I used to be so low, now I can't be alone. I used to be so, but I feel alive with you.
Random YouTube video question. Do you guys prefer when I use my light, like when the door's open, you can tell I have my ring light going, like here. But a second ago when the door was closed, you could tell that was just the natural light in the room and how absolutely dark it is in here. It feels brighter in real life, but for the camera, it feels really, really dark. Do you prefer it when I use my ring light, so artificial lighting, to make the space look brighter so you can see the room better, like this? Or do you prefer it when it's just in its natural state and there's no extra lighting and it's kind of dark? So I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. I feel like it's a little dark, but I also want it to be realistic. And so I don't know. I thought I would ask and just get some feedback and see what you guys thought.
Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. But when we're floating up like helium,
Now we are on to my 4-year-old preschooler's room and getting hers all tidied up. She had actually had quite a bit of playtime in here, and so I had just let her make a mess. Usually afterwards we clean up, but I was like, you know what? I need to go through and do some decluttering, so I'm just going to do it by myself. That makes it a little bit easier. And also she gets very attached to certain things, so I have to some things I have to double check, and then there's other things I'm like, okay, I am mom. I know best. This toy is broken, or this is garbage, and this is dangerous, or whatever. So have to have a fine line between letting her have a little independence with decluttering things with me, but then also a fine line of, yeah, that shirt's been too small for the last 8 months now, and you can't keep putting it on because it's too tight and you're hanging out of it, that sort of thing, you know? Now we are moving on to Lucy's shoe drawer, and this had the most to declutter, I feel like. Well, I don't know, her clothes had a lot to declutter, but her shoes were very close behind because she has blown through. She was basically at one point in 3 different sizes depending on which brand she was in, and then now all of a sudden she has only a handful of shoes that she can wear, and even some of these that I've kept, she's about to bust out of them, sort of thing. I'm gonna have to replace them very soon because in a week or so she probably won't be able to wear them. So I don't know what it is, but they go so fast through shoes, and I'm just grateful that some of them have been being on sale or clearance. I've been finding some nice little sandals and things on sale to be able to stock back. That is my favorite way, is to buy things in off season, so I'll buy the next size or 2 up, especially when they're 50% off or super cheap. I found some really great brown sandals the other day at Target for $8, so that was nice. But yeah, it has been crazy keeping up with these kids' shoes.
We've been in 2 places all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long.
Another thing that I found great about that label maker that I was talking about earlier is the fact that the stickers are removable and repositionable. So I was able to take it off. I decided to put her socks into her shoe drawer. So you just open one drawer, it's got socks and shoes in it, we're ready to go. Thought that would be a little bit easier, so I went in and did that and just kind of rearranged her organization here in the top drawer, and also included her pull-ups, or as we call them, nighttime underwear. So I basically could graduate her out of these, but I'm just always so nervous to pull the plug on nighttime underwear, because I'm like, oh, but what if she has a regression and then we have a mess on our hands? So for right now, we're still sticking with the nighttime underwear.
You and me are moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving, make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one.
And now we are moving on to her clothes. So I am going through and pulling out anything that she absolutely can't wear. Again, I am leaving tank tops, short sleeve dresses, things like that, because at least here in Tennessee where we live, it is still getting up into the 80s. So we are still very much so in t-shirts, shorts, sandals, things like that. Here it gets cool in the morning, so you need a sweater or sweatshirt over that. But then in the middle of the afternoon, you're boiling if that's the way you wear it. So unfortunately, we are not cozy fall here yet. So we're having a mix of that. And then also, like I mentioned earlier with Bella's closet, I always like to leave those just because we do go to Florida pretty frequently. And with that, we don't need too many sweaters and sweatshirts because it doesn't get super cold there either. This is called deciding that one parenting style or whatever doesn't work for you. So I love Montessori and letting them have independence and letting them pick out their own clothes and things like that. But Lucy, my dear sweet Lucy, will change clothes literally 27 times a day. And even some of you have commented on the videos of like, I love watching your videos to see how many different outfits Lucy is going to wear throughout the video. And so I've had to move all of them to the top shelf. So it's just one of those, I'm like, I am constantly doing her laundry because she gets it down, she gets it dirty, she throws it on the floor or whatever, and then she's on to the next outfit. So I love that, and I love that independence, and I still let her help me pick out her own outfits, but I don't have them down and accessible for her to just grab and change at free will throughout the day. So that's why I was hanging all those on the top shelf, because I figure I may get a question or two about that. That is why I made that change. I don't know if that makes me a mean mother or a controlling mother, whatever, but you know what? I can't be doing laundry for her every single day. So that is the thing that we're changing and we're trying out for a little while. We may rotate to something else, but that's what's working so far for us right now. Now I'm going through this tote of things that I had pulled out. They were winter things that she didn't need during the summer that she could still wear. So I went ahead and tossed them in this tote. That way I could go back through and see if she hadn't had a big growth spurt. There were actually quite a few like sweaters and not shorts, but pants and things like that that I can pull out and she can actually still wear. There's a few things that she can't. They're either being handed on to her little sister, Bella, or we're going to be able to post theirs on like Poshmark or donate them to someone else, that sort of thing. But we had quite a few that she didn't grow out of. So that's another tip, is to save them. Even if you don't want to keep them maybe in the closet, put them in a tote or something, because your kid may not size out of them. And that saves you a lot of money of buying brand new clothes for the year.
Looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the rematch.
now I'm going in and doing a little bit of a deeper cleaning with dusting and things like that I don't do on a daily pickup in here with her. So after her quiet time or whatever, or in the evenings right before she goes to bed, we'll do a quick little 5-minute tidy of her room. But I don't typically do that with her with cleaners and things like that. But today I'm going in and doing a little bit of that. She decided to try to join me, but I kept having to like run her out of the room, like, okay, leave me alone, let me do this. You can come in and clean later. But going ahead and tidying that up, getting it all dusted and ready for another day. And once I do this, it makes it so much easier to keep her room clean, especially once we add it into our routine of doing that 5-minute clean before bed. You would be amazed. It can look so trashed because when you have little kids, and you have kids, you know, but it can look so trashed, but literally 5 minutes and we can have this room whipped back into shape and it's tidy and ready for the next day. She wakes up in a clean room and everything is ready to go. That way it's still interesting, because that's another thing, is if the room is messy, a lot of times our kids won't want to play in the room. They don't want to play with everything because it's already out. It's something about having the ability to drag out things themselves that causes them piqued interest in playing. So if your child is not wanting to play in their room, go in and clean it, and I promise you they'll want to immediately go in and play.
Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
Also, when it comes to toy organization, I try to keep it really simple. We don't have one big toy box that all of the toys go in her room. So we do have a bit of organization, but it's, to me, simple organization. So princess dresses a lot of times get hung on the wall. We'll put her fancy ones or favorites hanging there. And then the rest of them go in that large pink and white kind of ombre basket to the right, the larger size. And then the smaller size gets accessories. So headbands, little jewelry, things like that. And then we hang the purses and backpacks on that little hook on the wall. So that's just kind of this simple organization. And then I'll put all the Barbies and all the Barbie stuff in one, all the baby doll stuff in another, all the Bluey stuff in one. And so it's really simple organization. So it's like, okay, put everything back in the Bluey basket, and it's like one task. And that makes it so much easier. That way she can go around the room and it's almost like a little Easter egg hunt of finding all the Bluey toys or finding all of her Barbie clothes, things like that. And that will help to get them involved. And it also makes it easy enough for their little brains to understand. Because if you tell a 4-year-old to go in and just clean their room, unless they've been trained to do so, most of the time they don't understand going in and cleaning their room. They don't quite get that. So this is a great way and simple, like cleaning and simple organizing. That way they can learn how to do it themselves. And that is a very important skill. I want my kids to grow up and know how to clean their space. I don't want it to just be mom did it all the time and I don't know how to clean or I don't know how to cook. That's why I love getting them involved in everything. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed cleaning along with me, or this gave you the motivation to get up off the couch and tick off your own to-do list for the day. If it did and you enjoyed it, click the red subscribe button below, because only 30% of you guys are subscribed that watch the video. 70% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So I would love to have you join the fam. It doesn't cost anything. As well, it helps to support the channel. Click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed cleaning along with me, and I will see you back here in the next one. Bye!